Everybody, it's like if it was just yesterday. Some of you know what's going on, few of you have no idea. I'm here to tell you everything you need to know, everybody, because we all were waiting and expecting a something pump about a month ago. What did we have? A dump to 24 something thousand dollars because of the two hike rates, right? In the last months of 2023. But happening tomorrow, everybody. Less than 24 hours at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Check your clocks. Obviously, we're all waiting for what the consumer price index, the CPI data, the Fed is going to do in the next FOMC meeting, the Fed minutes. A lot of things going on that I'm here to really go and do a deep dive because it's amazing macro information that is going to add, in my opinion, nice crypto volatility. Take a look at this. The price of Bitcoin at $25,000, right? Then it dropped to $24,000. Then at that point, at the end of June and July, come to 30 and just being at 30,000. So what is a key important metric for you and I? The CPI once again, plus what Jerome Powell and all the bankers are going to decide in the next FOMC meeting. But the beautiful thing is that in this case, the CPI and FOMC meeting are not happening in the same week, almost the same day, because I was a one-off, right? And everything got really crazy. But in this one, if we get positive, which I'm expecting based on what I'm about to tell you, then core CPI, what about 5.1%? How about 5%? CPI normal, 3% easily. There's a lot to talk about. Don't forget to smash the like button, everybody. Welcome back. Super excited to be here with all of you because the news never ends, a lot working. Now, just to show you, this was June 14, right after what occurred. The price dropped a lot because of, Bitcoin and what occurred in that previous FOMC. Then look at this. So like I said, it's important to understand that the CPI does have an impact on the price of crypto. And that's what's coming up tomorrow based on that schedule right here. Today's July 11th. Tomorrow is this one. So I believe this is going to be for June, of course, right? So you're seeing on the table right now. What's happening? Well, core CPI, the difference, of course, is because you removed some of the most volatile items and you really see a much better metric that the bankers and Jerome Powell, the Fed, can analyze. What do we want here, guys? We're going to be in a 5.6, 5.5, almost not changed, but the normal CPI has come down much. What we want is this core to drop. Once it drops, that's when possible interest hike cuts. Stopping the hike, now the cuts. I'm excited, everybody, because you understand how important it is for us to get the cuts so we can basically say that 2% is going to be achievable soon, and Jerome Powell can start letting us play a little bit much better with crypto, and it's going to be a little bit more bullish. Remember what Jerome Powell said, that it was really bullish. He said positive things about Bitcoin, and that's really good about crypto and as a whole. And that helps also the former SEC chairman, Mr. Clayton, saying ETFs should be approved now. Then Gary Gensler at the SEC, you see how different worlds collide. Eventually, we'll get what we want. Deflation is happening. That's kind of like what we're looking at right now. But notice, last month, we got a hike pause. What does that mean? That they're being a little bit confident that the upcoming CPI reading might be positive for you and I, for everybody. If they actually got it right and we see a constant decrease in the CPI, they might be willing to either postpone those hike rates that they announced last meeting. Yeah, I know there's a lot of things going on, everybody, but that's kind of like the trends and everything that we've been studying. Remember that every single FOMC meeting we go live, we understand, we listen to what Jerome Powell has to say. So many questions, fam. This is why it's urgent message for everybody listening in crypto, everybody, and it's really, really good. The prices right now really hasn't done anything. What tomorrow might happen is different scenarios, right? If we get a hike If they increase it, well, that's going to happen with the FOMC meeting, of course. Tomorrow is just the CPI. So the CPI, let's say it's down a slow 3.5, 3.6, 3.4, normal CPI 5.15, core CPI. That's amazing. That's really good. And the forecasters, it's obviously going to be close to 5 or under 5 for the core CPI, the one that matters. So, guys, that's what I'm looking at. Tell me in the comments if you're excited for this one, because honestly, we have a couple more CPI readings coming up, and the FOMCs, they're also here. And whatever your own Pablo is going to do is based on this data that we're going to start seeing right now. I'm excited, everybody, because this is what the volatility means. So if you were looking for a date for you to do some trading, make sure you look at what's going on tomorrow, because might not happen after they announce it, which is 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, might occur at the end when Asia wakes up, right? Because it always happens. Asia wakes up, and that's when we have most of the volatility. I've seen it with my own eyes. Some of the projects that you and I are buying, some of those that are in the top 50, top 100 by market cap that you love on CoinMarketCap, I'm always here to tell you of new projects that if that's something that you're looking for, well, sure that you have heard of Grape, something on a project that I made a video about it to really explain what it is, because there's so much. There's a lot here that people might want to be interested. That's why I'm going to put here on top a full review that I made. So if you have any questions, obviously go ahead and take a look at it and post a comment. But Grape is a decentralized network, right? Web 4 with AI capabilities. That's kind of like what makes it a little bit special. And I know it's a lot. There's no one layer ecosystem that meets all of the needs. They have Web3 and virtual world requirements. Grape is targeting the fastest growing industries. Despite the market drop, gaming continues to attract billions. You know, Web3 is, full with a lot of developers. But this is great, basically. Up to 700 transactions per second, higher possibilities. And what people like to notice about Grape, everybody, is that there are two tokens, right? GGT and GRP. And GRP is the main coin for the ecosystem, and GGT is the governance. And that's what you're going to basically find their Twitter, and right here, the price. A lot of the selling points for this community, for this project, is the supply. Look at the price, look at the supply, 10 million. So if you take a look at Bitcoin with 21 million, the price where it is, this could be a game changer in the ecosystem. So crypto and blockchain at less than $1. The pre-sale is right now open. Take a look at the link down below to get a position if that's what you want after you do your research. So thank you to Grape, and you'll see them more here in the channel daily. Everybody, be ready for tomorrow because CPI is coming, and I'm very excited. I'll see you next time, everybody. Like and subscribe. Peace.